Incredible.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Okay.
Do you promise to do your very best each day to create a loving, healthy, and happy marriage?
I do.
He does.
I may not be superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
You're the first person I want to tell about my day, the person who makes me laugh the hardest, and the person who brought 2 wonderful cats into my life. Only 2. At a time. 3, 2, 1.
So Kate, we're so proud of the woman you have become. As parents, it's sometimes hard to stand back and watch your children make decisions where you might have chosen otherwise. But as we've gotten to know Ryan over these last 4 years, I detect some similarities between the 2 of us that make it hard to argue with your choice.
Now, Ryan, what have I learned about you over the past few years is nothing short of, wait, are you my dad?
How can I find fault with a guy like that?
So here's the love story. Back in 2016, Kate was working part-time in the cannabis industry when her sister Forrest, unintentional matchmaker number 1, asked if she wanted to take on a second venture in her free time, acting as a New Jersey regional recruiter for Plymouth State University in New Hampshire, the other PSU. All right, now cue Tony, PSU's Director of Admissions and unintentional matchmaker number 2. Tony interviewed Kate, offered her the gig, and so that meant driving to New Hampshire to spend a few days on-site training for that new role. On her first day, while touring the admissions office, she laid eyes on Ryan Walter Patton and immediately thought, that man is marriage material if I have ever seen it. All attempts at Facebook stalking failed, since Ryan does not use Facebook. So Kate set this mission on the back burner until 3 years later, when she was spending the weekend with her sister in Ashland, New Hampshire, unknowingly less than a 1-minute drive from Ryan. They reconnected, thank you dating apps, and immediately hit it off. And since then, they have been through it all.
Ryan Walter Patton, you are my unicorn. You are everything I dreamt of and exactly what I knew I wanted, but something I wasn't quite sure existed, or that if you existed, I wasn't going to be lucky enough to find you.
Kate, I'm excited to be standing here, finally able to marry you. When I think back on our relationship, I know that asking you to marry me was the best decision I ever could have made.
I vow to journey through life with you, embracing every adventure that comes our way. I vow to always be prepared to face challenges by your side. I vow to never stop embracing the act of silliness with you.
I promise to always put our relationship first. I promise to always hear you out, whatever you have to share, unless you want more cats than what we currently have. That one might take some more convincing. Whenever there are hard times, I promise to always talk it out instead of trying to sweep it under the rug.
I vow to not always love you like this, because I vow to work each and every day to love you even more and better than the day before. I know that every day with you may not be the happiest day of my life, but I vow to stand strong with you during the not-so-perfect times, so we can experience all of the days, both good and bad, until the days our solstice was set.
I can recall it like yesterday. seeing your text on my phone, asking if I knew who Ryan Patton was. I vaguely remember you saying how you kept giving him the eyes, and he just would not budge from his professional demeanor. Ryan, you are kind, thoughtful, loving, smart, funny, and the way you love on Mary Jane and Shadow, it's no wonder Kate fell absolutely head over heels for you. Ryan, I appreciate the way you look at her with softness in your eyes, kindness in your heart, and an open mind to her rambunctious lifestyle.
The first time you told me about Kate, you said, "So I met someone, and over the brim of your Cafe Monte Otto chai tea, I witnessed your story trail off and a grin bloom across your once serious face." That's when the glow started to happen. And then I witnessed this partnership take root during a tumultuous storm worldwide. As the world shuttered in to keep out a pandemic, it created this little incubator of sorts that helped your budding affection grow strong.
Probably cliche, but Ryan, I sincerely cannot imagine a better partner for her. You both are truly a perfect match. Kate, you are my absolute best friend and probably the funniest person I've ever met in my entire life. Thank you for being you. You are a breath of fresh air to everyone around you, and if they haven't told you that, they are liars.